I'm going to go through the process of installing the Adobe Creative Cloud. For your Adobe license, you'll need to go to Adobe Students. You can just Google Adobe Student account, and this is where you will buy an account. They do have a free trial where you're able to get 2 months free when you pay by August 30th. But otherwise, for right here, discount for students and teachers, it's about $20 a month for the first year per month. So it's pretty good, and then $30 after that. And you get all the software packages with it. You can also use this account when you come into the school and you are syncing your stuff or working between different applications. So you'll have to dish out the money for that one. So I'm going to use Firefox. You can use Chrome, Safari, whatever. I'm going to type in Adobe Creative Cloud app. And I'm going to go to this. Download Adobe blah, blah, blah. It'll say download, but it'll want you to purchase a plan or whatever. I'm going to go to sign in. Now, even though you may not be registered on an Adobe site, you are registered on Macombs. So I'm going to go to sign in with an enterprise ID. And now I can type in my Macomb username. It'll say, oh, I recognize this as an email account for a school. So I'll type school. And then I'll wait and watch the spinning wheel go round and round. There we go. And it takes you to Macomb's interface. So then I will retype in my information because the world is about redundancy and doing the same thing over and over again. I will not save my password. Now we get to watch blocks. So we got to see circles. Now we get to watch blocks move around. And there it is. So I'm going to hit download here. Now I'm not going to actually click it, but I'm going to download. And what that's going to do is it's going to download an application. And then I can download this application and install the application. And what that app will give me is this little infinity sign thing here. If I double click it, I go to apps. This is all the apps. Now typically you'll see something like this with the blue where it'll say install, install, install. So on your home computer and another computer, you're able to install different devices, or different softwares, which is really cool. It'll also give you updates. So if there is an update, like for XD, it says update. So I can click that, or I can click update all. If this is your first time having Adobe Creative Cloud on your computer, most of these will just say install. And then you just click on the ones you want to install. So depending on which class, you may just want Photoshop, or you may just want Illustrator. Just so you can see my setup, I typically, regardless of what class it is, or what my specific uses are, I always install Photoshop, Illustrator, InDesign, and Lightroom, and After Effects, and Bridge. And while we're down here, I also do Acrobat, and I've done Dimensions, but that's not for everyone. And I'll do Audition, that's for audio. I'll do Media Encoder, that's for encoding stuff. And that's typically what I have set up on mine. So it's simply a matter of hitting install. Adobe will download what it needs. It will install all the stuff there. You can also do things like go to Learn and learn about stuff through this app. You can go to Files, which will show you files that you've synced up. And it'll go to Fonts, and then you could browse fonts and activate them. And what's cool about that is if you are at home and you've found a font and you've activated it, as you log into other devices with your Adobe stuff, it will bring these fonts with you, which is really awesome. Same thing for stock imagery, and the same thing for Behance. You can have those things kind of all set up, ready to go. Okay. If you want to uninstall something, it's simply a matter of going to the arrow here, going to Manage, and then saying Uninstall. Oops. There we go, Uninstall. And if you want a previous version, sometimes Adobe will come out with a version halfway through the semester. You want to go to Manage, you want to go to Other Versions, and then you can tell it specifically which version you want to install. I also recommend 2 under your Preferences, probably under Creative Cloud. Show older, yes, you can hit Show Older Apps, it'll automatically show those. And Creative Cloud Sync, yes, this is where it's syncing my stuff to. Show OS notifications, that's fine. Here's fonts, so Behance, good. All right, so everything else should be good. There's a little alarm here, it'll give you notifications. This is your amount of space you're using. That should be it, okay? So once you have those installed, then you should be able to open up the applications, and then everything should work. If you're at the school, you'll log out or sign in differently. But for your home install, that's how you'll be able to download this little application, which then allows you to install the different application packages, okay?